Hey, this is Rick. Just wanted to spend a little time sharing an update about where I'm at in my process, plus talk about a little pet peeve that I've started to develop in my research of trucking companies. Stay tuned. Well, thanks for coming back and joining me. It is Friday, the 19th of July, 2019, and I'm quickly working towards getting everything packed, starting to get stuff put away, um, starting to fill up that storage shed or that storage unit. I mean, and I'm really looking forward to what's coming next. Um, I did get a notice from Swift Transportation that they changed my recruiter, and I got the recruiter I was looking for in the first place. So that's a great thing, and she really seems like she's on the ball. So I do want to thank 50 Plus. If you watch trucking YouTube channels, you've probably seen his channel. And 50 Plus is the one who led me to her, Autumn. And I got a chance to talk with her for a while. And she seems great, and she seems really caring, which I can honestly say some of the recruiters I've talked to so far, not so much. So thanks, Autumn. And hopefully, once I get done and get through this process, I'll be sending you some people your way, sending people your way as well. So, um, but I will tell you that I'm looking forward to going through with this process so much. It seems like every day right now at work it just seems longer and longer, and looking more and more forward to this change. So hopefully it's less than a couple months off. Just going to work towards that and see where we can go from there. Um, that said, I did want to talk about, I'm still researching companies, and like I said, I've been looking at a few companies, predominantly Swift and Rail, a couple of other places too, but I do want to talk about something that's quickly become a pet peeve of mine. Now I know that there are different kinds of trucking companies out there, and I know that they have different kinds of reputations, but there seems to be this push among all these websites that I've read and all these Facebook groups and everything is to just really belittle Swift. And I know some people who have driven for Swift, who know about Swift, who did done really well. Now I'm sure they have, I'm sure the accidents are there. I've tried to look up stats. Seems like most of the big stats that I see are the quotes about their big uh, wreck statistics seem to be on lawyers' websites who are trying to get people to come in so that they could sue Swift. So I take that with a grain of salt. And I am sure that they do have a lot of, I don't want to say a lot of wrecks, but they have some wrecks, some accidents, and that it seems like maybe they might have more because they're one of the largest, if not the largest, um, trucking company out there. I mean, I know they have 18,000 plus vehicles on the road, and there's no way that with uh, that many big rigs out on the road that you're not going to have some issues. But that said, a lot of people have worked for Swift for a long time and are making a good living and are doing well, and loving it and wanting to stay with Swift. I don't know if that's going to be me, but Swift provides an opportunity for a lot of people, you know, um, and just some of the things that I see, like I mentioned in the previous video about the veteran scholarship that they provide, not only to veterans but to veterans' spouse and veterans' children. Um, that to me shows a lot. So nobody's gonna get you guys to quit making full of Swift and or fun of Swift, and there's plenty of pictures and everything else out there of it. But I'm sure if we looked, we probably could find a lot of those pictures of most carriers. So overall, it looks like the statistics say that for its size, Swift is pretty safe. Um, and as far as the quality of drivers that they put out there, you know. that's all going to be dependent upon the how much work people want to put in there. Um, most places to get your CDL out there, they get you through it. They get you through the tests. They get you through so that you can get your CDL. Where the really difference makes is when you're with your mentor and you're spending that time out there and learning the road and learning what that's about. Um, so, you know, I think that's going to be uh, where the rubber's going to hit the road, so to speak. Uh, but I'm looking forward to making the final decision about where I'm going to go. Again, I'm really leaning towards Swift. Pretty soon, I think that's going to be my main option. Uh, so we'll see. We'll see how long till I make that final decision in that. Um, I am in Albuquerque, just to let you know. It was a hot one today, more than 100 degrees, um, and it's supposed to get a lot hotter. So, um, sorry, just a little little hiccup there. But anyway, um, I am looking forward to seeing the different seasons around the country. I mean, we do have all of our seasons here in New Mexico, but I'm looking forward to seeing what uh, what things are like all around the country. So I'm, again, I'm looking so forward to this whole process. So that said, as we get farther into it, I'm going to talk a lot more specifics. Um, Monday, I have my appointment to get my sleep test that I mentioned in the previous video, and once I get that done and get the results of it, that's going to really determine my time frame as far as getting getting uh, out of here and uh, getting to whichever school I'm going to go to and starting this new career. So. Wish me a little bit of luck. Hopefully, after I get done with the test, September on Wednesday next week, I'll get the results and they'll say I either do not have sleep apnea or it's a very mild case where I don't necessarily need to treat it with a CPAP or whatever, and that'll save me, at least a month's time. If I need a CPAP, then wish me luck so that I can get used to it quickly and use it consistently so I can show that I'm being compliant, and then I can move on and go on with this process. So um, hope you guys have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. We're almost into August. It's hard to believe, but make sure you also, uh, if you enjoy this video, like this video, subscribe, hit the little bell so that you get notifications of when I post new things. As I go through this, I'm going to get better at this. I think everybody, when they first start making these videos, it's a little difficult, but but I do appreciate you staying with me, and we will see you next time.